everybody, and welcome to another Girls Who Print Sponsor Spotlight, where we introduce you to the companies who support Girls Who Print and give them the mic to share who they are, what they do, and why they choose to support Girls Who Print. My name is Kelly Malazzi. I'm the Vice President and Program Director of Girls Who Print, and I am so excited today to introduce you to somebody. A lot of you already know her, Morgan DiGiorgio. She is the Chief Revenue Officer of DirectMail 2.0 and Who's Mailing What. And we are just so very excited to have her with us today. So Morgan, I could go on and on about you. I've seen you speak multiple times, but we would love to hear from you. Just tell, for those of you watching who don't know who DirectMail 2.0 is, just tell us a little bit about your company.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Kelly. Truly appreciate it and all that Girls Who Print does for the industry. A little bit about DirectMail 2.0. We have an omnichannel marketing platform that's built to make direct mail more effective, measurable, and scalable. So we work with printers, mail service providers, agencies, and brands that want to live response rates and track attribution. And at its core, we really integrate digital channels and tracking into direct mail, and then we tie it all together in a real-time reporting dashboard. And we do offer a white label solution for printers and mail service providers. So they harness and leverage our platform and they pass along that value to their direct mail customers. I would say that where we deliver the most value is in helping organizations move mail from just ink on paper into measurable, optimized marketing channels. So if you are a print provider or marketer, it really has been increasingly more important to leverage value-added services to make mail more effective. And whether it's helping a printer differentiate and win more business or helping a marketer improve response rates and ROI, we tend to really focus on outcomes, not just execution, which I think is really important. I think that you can get into the weeds sometimes about, hey, let me just print this mail piece, or I'm just sending out direct mail. But ultimately, we're really providing our customers a service. We are helping to drive leads, and the vehicle is the direct mail, and the proper execution of that is really, really important so that we can get desirable outcomes with that marketing channel.
Yeah, listen, it sounds complicated, right? I think there's a lot of people out there that get a little bit nervous when they think about mail. I myself was a print salesperson for a really long time, and there were certain things that I would shy away from. But what I want everybody out here to know is DirectMail 2.0 is here to take you by the hand and help you understand this more. Following them on social media will educate you about the ways that they do this, and they really do the heavy lift. So I've always found following you, consuming the content that you put out there, especially all the amazing webinars that you do, has really helped me to connect some dots that didn't make a lot of sense to me. So all of you out there, this is a resource, this is information, this is subject matter expertise that is absolutely crucial. And I'm always in awe when I watch Morgan on a stage because she does just make it make sense. So this is one of your superpowers, Morgan, and I appreciate it more than you could know. But let's kind of bring this down to a real world example. Can you share a story or an example that brings the idea of high value direct mail to life, and something that, maybe a real world example that could kind of articulate this for folks?
Sure. And I really appreciate all the support and positive feedback. I really pride ourselves on being an educational provider for content in this industry. And we truly do want to be of service to the industry. We want to help others and we want to help mail thrive. And we do get a lot of really good attendance on our webinars. So it's really great to hear that feedback. And I truly appreciate that. I think one of the most impactful ways that DirectMail 2.0 shows up for the industry is by helping printers win and protect high value direct mail business by elevating the conversation from just production to performance. So just expounding a little bit on what I was talking about, where we can kind of get in the weeds about, hey, we're selling mail, and get away from the overall value that we're trying to provide, or seeing what mail really is or what it does through the lens of our client, right? They don't necessarily care so much that you have XYZ print equipment or you have this shop. It's about the outcome that the mail provides for them. And sometimes it's hard to, take those blinders off and really focus on what that value is for them. But what I can say is, if I was going to share a real life example of value that's being driven for some of our resellers, recently one of our resellers was able to acquire a new direct mail customer that equated to millions of dollars in new revenue just by introducing our platform to a prospect. The customer was already mailing. Their existing provider was not offering any visibility into response attribution or digital integration. They were just doing ink on paper, providing direct mail for them. They never offered to do anything above and beyond that. And so just by offering DirectMail 2.0 or saying, hey, is your mail provider offering you A, B, C, and D? They differentiated and they immediately won the business. And that's a lot of additional revenue. In today's current ecosystem in the print industry, where, I hate to talk about it like this, but, things have been tough with the cost of print rising, the market's contracting. We've had challenges with the Postal Service. We're not sure, a lot of uncertainty there. So the more value that we can add here and keep direct mail relevant and ensure its preservation in the marketing mix is extremely crucial. And these stories like this aren't isolated. So across verticals and industries, we see the same pattern repeat itself. Through our platform, marketers are consistently experiencing measurable lifts in response to mail, because that's the outcome. You present Direct Mail 2.0 or whatever their white label version of the product is, but what they get in exchange, or the end client is getting a lift in response to their mail and the ability to track and see the response so that they have justification that they should continue to invest in the direct mail marketing channel. And we also document these results. We've got a lot of case studies on our website that our resellers have provided for us. So if you want, go to dm20.com. If anybody's interested, you could check those out. Also, we have a blog page with a lot of educational content, some that Kelly was referencing. All of our webinars are on there, and a lot of other white papers and other educational resources that might be valuable.
It's differentiation is a super important concept for anybody that's out there, trying to sell print to anybody today. DirectMail 2.0 really is a remedy for that uncertainty, and everybody wants to have something new to talk about. Everybody wants to educate their customers, so there is just a treasure trove of information. I mean, DirectMail 2.0 really is a remedy for that. So because you are a sponsor of Girls Who Print, all of your employees receive Girls Who Print membership for free. How do you hope that they benefit from being part of the Girls Who Print community?
Sure, and you spoke so highly of us previously, but the feeling is very mutual about Girls Who Print, and Girls Who Print represents exactly what we believe the industry needs more of: education, collaboration, leadership development, and inclusion. And we hope our team benefits by gaining exposure to new perspectives, the peer-to-peer interaction, and building relationships that helps them to grow not only professionally, but personally. You provide a lot of educational content as well. There's tons of insight and access through the Girls Who Print platform, the ability for us to reach out and establish relationships, the mentorship programs that Girls Who Print provides. So the print direct mail industry is evolving quickly, and communities like Girls Who Print play a really critical role in helping people adapt, innovate, and lead through that change. So from our perspective, supporting Girls Who Print isn't really just about sponsorship. It's about investing in the future of the industry, because that's what Girls Who Print does, and it helps to invest in the people that are shaping the industry as well.
It's a mutual admiration society over here, folks. Morgan and I are just like counting down the days till we hopefully run into each other at another event, and we are aligned on why we are here and why we do what we do. So yes, the mutual admiration is real. And Morgan, it's been absolutely delightful to have you here. You make, like I said, you make things make sense for people. And I so appreciate you being with us today for this sponsor spotlight. So, my friends, if you want to support the companies that support Girls Who Print, you will check out DirectMail 2.0. I am going to share my screen and pull up contact information for Morgan, because you want to Make sure you can find her. This is how you can reach Morgan. As she mentioned, a tremendous amount of valuable content. One webinar in particular about these different mail formats and the fact that we're doing things on like scented papers now and all these cool technologies. And you got to keep up on it every day, right, Morgan? Because things are changing, as you said, so quickly. So bookmark this. This is a place you want to go for valuable resources. So Morgan, thank you again for being a Girls Who Print sponsor. And my friends, empower long and prosper.
Thanks, Kelly.